myself. Damn. Welcome to another day, Blue Motherfucking Monday. This is a really sad morning. For those who don't know, the great Jimmy Cliff has passed on and gone forward. So I'm just looking to give him a moment of silence, please. That's all. Let me give a moment of silence for the greatness of Jimmy Cliff. Yeah, I'm gonna welcome y'all to a Blue fucking Monday. And if you're listening to this after the fact, yeah, that was our moment of silence for Jimmy Cliff. If y'all don't know, two-time Grammy winner, you know what I'm saying? A resident of London, the UK at one point of his life, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to that man and respect to that man and salute, rest and power to that man, because you know, at the end of the day, what we go through, he sung about it in such a beautiful manner. He orchestrated music in such a beautiful manner. So like, yeah, that's a big hit. That is a big hit. I mean, Jamaica got hit with a hurricane, and now we lost Jimmy Cliff. So, you know me, I never really come with a rant thing on no positive thing, folks. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I'm about that life for the life. You know what I'm saying? And I see a lot of folks are quick to judge and feel like you can Google a man's life and know everything about him and shit and feel like whatever. I feel like everybody's unique and everybody has their own unique way about going about their own grieving process at that. Now, honestly, I was going to leave it for my conclusion, but since a stand-up human being like Jimmy Cliff has passed, I'm just going to bring it out right off the hop. So I don't know if you people know anything about cosplay, and I don't know if any of y'all people remember from my Facebook to YouTube journey. Respect and shout out to D2E, aka EQTV Sound International. You know what I mean? They took Blue Motherfucking Monday from Facebook to now like on every platform. Seeing so like salute to these guys. But my first episode on this, shout out to Nikki Victorious. She was here that day. Shout out to Toronto, you know what I mean? And Pops gave me some confidence. And I was talking about the cosplay world for us NiiiJiis and how it's so dominated with people being racist. Like at the point where I was like, yo, it's gotta be some bots. It's gotta be some bots. It can't be that simple. Like I know the internet ain't got no mercy. I know the internet has never lost. Listen, I get it. I know. But you guys got to understand something, people, man. We as NiiiJiis is like every time we get something, somebody gets mad at some point and they just have enough friends to rally up and erase. I feel like even if we had an outlet, I feel like they'd come and Tulsa us one time, Philadelphia us one time. I feel like if there was a real black Hollywood, a lot of y'all coons would get strung up. A lot of y'all. Not because y'all ain't willing to fight for your lives. I'm not saying all y'all are fucked. But deep down in your souls, you're gonna go turn to the Almighty and you're gonna have to accept what you accepted here, right? And it's gonna be via eternal. So I got my cross to bear, supposedly, you know what I mean? Allegedly, I'm supposed to be the bad guy. So I just look at it like this. A young, beautiful girl. Her name was Squid Kid 1111. And I hope y'all who know her real name and know her family and know how much she's given to this cosplay community, that for this girl to take her life and the media and I don't know, other podcasters are taking it as suicide. Y'all just don't get it, man. Like, there was a woman in Chicago got her ass beat by a bunch of kids. And I don't know the pretense and the consequences of it, because I can't believe kids attacked the woman. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna front. Bullying exists. It's in our nature. That's why they had gladiator arenas, right? But it was more focused back then. Now it's a choose which kid is your favorite student. It's more a teacher's personal attributes and attitude that's now molding our children to not be in school no more, but more like jump on the internet and Google every answer. You see what I'm saying? I remember growing up in an era where there's no calculators. And then now there's like phones in classrooms, and they're complaining about kids using calculators and using Google to answer questions and shit. Like, I don't get it. Evolution is not built for the mass. That's what it looks like to me. And I don't understand why everybody else is looking at me like I'm crazy, and I'm looking at them like you're only holding a job because you believe in the value of some currency that you believe you can hold in the bank. In the end of the day, the government's now showing you, no, you'll be happy with nothing. That makes you just like your neighbor. That makes you just like the same racist thing you're hating. Imagine living in a world where you can't even say, I fucking hate you. Because you're going to go to jail. It's that simple. Everybody's on their phone. You can't even go on the internet and rant. So again, to all those people that were in this poor NiiiJii girl's comments and going ham on the little NiiiJii girl doing her cosplay for the rest of the cosplay community that don't see racism. They just see you as an asshole, a jerk. That's what they see you as. They read your comments and they know your comments are coming from a place of hurt. Now, who hurt you? Blue Motherfucker Monday will be there to help you back that up if you really want to go out loud like that. But a lot of y'all fools ain't like that. A lot of y'all fools ain't built for the grit. So you're going to abuse a woman before you take it to a man. Don't get it twisted. This is for all those folks that pretend to be Japanese, Chinese, Korean, and whatever. Just because you went out of your way to do something, to bash something that just happened to be NiiiJii oriented. Ooh, I don't feel like it's hate. I feel like you should keep your nature the way your nature is. You know why? Because eventually God will make you run across somebody worse than you. It's nature. You can't tell me you're going to put a monkey around a bunch of tigers and that monkey lives for like 20 years. What does that monkey know that y'all don't know? Because that monkey ain't prey. I bet you them tigers ain't even thinking about, yo, let me go get some monkey legs. Let me go eat some monkey brains. And trust me, anybody who knows me knows why I'm using the word monkey. Straight. For my NiiiJii people, I keep telling y'all, man, there are people out there that do care about the souls and humanity and believe that there is 50-50 in the world. 50% good people, 50% bad people. Oh, you want me to say it again, Toronto? All right. Toronto wants me to say there's 50% good people and 50% bad people. But this is somebody else's perspective. This is not Uncle Bino's perspective. This is not Thursday's. No. Thursday's perspective is there's 80% cockroaches on the planet and there's only fucking 15% really trying to kill them all. And the 5% who happen to sit there and divide themselves into we care and we don't care. Y'all people need to share the wealth and get it over with because we're all on the same planet together. And eventually God will make you run into somebody who is just better than you. That's just evolution. You can't be the king of the jungle forever. You can't roam amongst these tigers and lions and bears and not think that age won't catch you. You can't live forever. You can only be remembered. And I hope people remember every one of Jimmy Cliff's songs from Reggae Nights that I just ended up bumping because you know what? After fucking that hurricane that came through, after that hurricane,
mine is harder they come, harder they fall.
Ah, Big up Toronto. Yo, give him a gunshot. What are you talking about? Give him a gunshot for that. Y'all people may think I'm violent in my mentality, but you guys don't understand. Growing up in war, growing up in conflict, growing up around people that lived that, came to Canada and was like, wow, I didn't hear no explosives. Nobody said no strange firing language at me, and no one's trying to kidnap my fucking family. They're here in Canada looking at, hey, I'm going to play hockey with these folks. I'm going to run around and kick the ball and do some soccer things. And like 20 years later, I can look at them and they're looking at Canada like I left like 15 years ago, man. What the hell? I'm only back here to see my grandbabies. I'm only here to see my brother. I'm only here to see my sister. What are you doing here? Going to a basketball game. Going to a baseball game. Getting stuck in traffic for 5 fucking hours for no goddamn reason because of just people don't know how to drive, or they just need to update the fucking road. I don't know. I'm still sitting there and wondering why the hell you hire 1,000 Mounties and not open up a nice decent school. Not open up a brand new fucking old folks home. Maybe open a couple better hospitals. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Maybe give some money back to the same homeless veterans that bled for this country. How about that? I find it so fucking funny that after 2019, everybody just lost their mind. It was like the Raptors won the freaking championship and everybody just lost their mind one time. Y'all turned into dinosaurs. Because I just don't understand how you repeat the same thing every time and expect a different result. Like, I just don't get it. Like, you remember that part in Jurassic Park, Toronto, where Goldberg is like trying to pick up the chick and he's telling her the chaos theory and he's using the raindrop and he's using he put his finger in the water and he's like, hold your hand. And he dropped a little drip on there and the little drip of water went down the girl's hand. She's like, ah, da, 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 da. And then he's like, listen, life always finds a way. And he did it again, and then the drip found a different path to go instead of following the same drip. Well, there's people actively trying to stop that, and that's the 5%, folks. So that 15% that's stepping on the other 80% there. You know what I mean? I know you're trying to use the excuse that you're doing it for righteous reasons. You're trying to do it to protect the community. But the last time I checked, every time we build something, we do something, we get the attention of the masses, we get that hate. Ooh, we get that hate. Like, I hope after this pod, y'all going forward, when you start seeing me put them 1 up, it's for Squid Kid, you know, because as much as I never really followed her, I like seeing who she collaborated with. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't too much paying attention. I wish I was paying attention to encourage her, even though there was a bunch of slag bags in her damn comments. Cause like, what y'all don't understand is what hurts me the most about it is that a lot of the podcasters that I do follow haven't brought it up. That's one. And two, the ones that I'm now getting into, they're bringing it up and they're fighting through the nonsense because they're catching some smoke in the comments now too. So I'm trying to explain to folks, please understand, folks, it's not about me getting attention right now, but I'm bringing attention to something, to a community that I see in real life that endorses everybody chilling and doing the thing. Big up to all my One Piece fans. Big up to all my Bleach fans. Big to all my people there that's been watching Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Z to Dragon Ball Super. Rest in peace, Toei Toma. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, folks. We as grown-ass people are going to look at a kid who's enjoying something, create something from scratch. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to shun that person due to the skin color now. Really? I thought we was in 2025. Toronto, I must be in 1812. And I just don't know, right? Let me make everybody understand where I'm coming from. It must be 1812 right now, right? And Squid Kid just died for no reason because it's a normal thing, right? It's not normal, folks. It's not normal. And I'm really on this topic because I really want people to understand. Kids are not supposed to grow up to have fun and then die. Kids are supposed to grow up and teach others to have fun And those others learn to teach others have fun. And that's what needs to change, because at some point in time, the whole competition thing leaked into academics, that leaked into the med field, that leaked into the physical once again. And it started from the physical, because it's always somebody going, hey, you two fight. And then the crowd builds up, fight, 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 fight. Where's the righteousness in this shit now? Little kids feel like they can spank adults without any real righteous cause. The little girl that caused the whole issue in Chicago, she didn't even get a scratch. But she got some friends that are going to get in trouble. And then I'm not one for parents that don't want to recognize the truth with their cockroach kids. You see what I'm saying? Because if you don't recognize your kid as a bad kid, and you play that role of, no, my kid's misunderstood, my kid, when your kid knocks your head off, and it may or may not be reattachable, don't expect me to be at your funeral talking about, oh my God, he was such a good boy. Why'd he do that to his mother? I'm just saying, folks. I'm just saying, like, if a child of mine's grandbaby, niece, nephew, godchild also, because there could be some new ones coming, listen to me. If this kid ever came to me and said, yeah, I dressed up as Chi-Chi from Dragon Ball Z, and I posted little pictures into, and now I just can't get everybody's commenting on it. I'm gonna tell the little kid, turn off your comments. Yeah, but I got my friends on my page. You want my friend? Yeah. So you're gonna let some stranger tell you about your ish and make you hurt your feelings. Well, I think I should take away the phone from you. Bad parenting, they would say. Oh, why did you do that? You're gonna put the kid through mental stress. Blase, blase, blase. Listen, the world is built on energy, and you can either feed your kid positive, righteous energy all the time, all the while you understanding what the fuck's going on in your surroundings. That I can respect, because then you'll own up for your consequences. So when you F-bomb, and it does happen, everybody's human, you're allowed to F-bomb. When that happens, the energy is different from when you're neglectedly going out of your way to say it doesn't exist and it doesn't happen and all that other ish. Y'all don't seem to get it. I want people to get together and be positive and shit, but I can't figure out a way to make that happen in a country that wants to play like, hey, everything's A-okay, but there's redlining still. My last couple of pods have been talking about my challenge to the banks, like open up 100 fucking businesses for some freaking Negroes. Stop giving us these stupid fucking grants and little bit of nothing. Let us work and grind for our ish. Stop redlining us. It's just that simple. Because you can't tell me the economy sucks if you guys are looking for employers and you're telling me there's AI on the fucking rise. It just means there's no new jobs. That's all that means. So you're going to tell me in the last 500 fucking years, there's no new jobs. And all the new jobs are conflicted with the people up at the top 5%. Remember, folks? Don't forget those folks. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, they're not in the trenches. Big up to Italy and its police force that's standing with the people. That's crazy. I hope our lawmakers in Jamaica do the exact same thing for their people. That's what I hope. I know you're outgunned and outmanned, but at the end of the day, they don't have enough bodies per population. That's just common sense. I don't want my little island to erupt into a war, but let me just see what I'm seeing. Haiti got hit. Puerto Rico got hit. Venezuela's getting hit. Cuba got hit. Blackout on all media that's mainstream. That's kind of crazy, folks. I think that's really playing in our face. And if a bunch of little kids again have to stand up for the rights, this is why our old folks were wiped out in the C era, if people remember that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to Miss T and Health, yo. And health and wellness up in the building. Special K, what up? I see you, homie. Salute to that. That's real NiiiJii king energy right there. Because a lot of folks wonder why I say Empress energy and not Queen energy. Slowly but surely in my digging of research, I found out that Queen is not a good thing. Just like when I found out when people call you nice. That's not a good thing. So I stopped calling people that for a while. Like, at least if you ain't married, I'm really not using that word with you in that contents of any contents that I. So I got into this Empress energy, yeah. So I'm trying to show everybody the Empress energy. Yeah, man. It's just it's a formal way to salute. Now, I also thought to myself that, you know, it's pretty cool if women already had a way to communicate. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think I was adding anything new to the pool. So don't get mad at me, folks. Just take it in. From the standpoint of my life growing up, I've had a lot of strong women around me. A lot of strong women around me, without a doubt. And I believe now more than ever that if they had the push that certain other folks had, they would not change as people, but they would be bountiful to those around them. You know what I'm saying? That's what I believe. You know what I mean? And I believe that with the wholest of heart, because I don't think kids grow up to be racist. I think kids grow up and see their surroundings, listen to their surroundings, and they make their choices from there. And whatever their choices are, it's either you as a parent to support them or you not to. Earlier today on the news, I'm hearing people are kicking out their kids at 18. Other countries, people are keeping their kids in their home till they're all 30. And it's something normal. It's not shunned upon. Over here in North America, it's shunned upon. Oh, your kid should be in college and your kid should be voting and your kid. No, your kid should know how to do their taxes. Your kid should know how to fucking do the basics. That's it. Once your kid knows the basics and they're an adult, you allow them to be adults. Now, nobody can tell you not to control your heart. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. There's shit I'm pissed about. Because, like, from my point of view, all I've been seeing is people talking ish with no action behind it. Ish with no action behind it. So, like, when I heard Italy did what Italy did, and then at the time I thought it was over the stupid converting to the ID and all that other bull-ish. When I found out what I found out, the reason for it was that there in itself just brings me back more validation about what was going on when our NiiiJiis were out there going up against dogs, hoses, a bunch of adults that want to lynch these kids because they were kids. They weren't adults. When I was growing up, I thought they were adults, that they were in their 20s and 30s, maybe 40s. No, these kids weren't even 18, 19. And they put their lives on the line to stand up for rights that my NiiiJii people, I feel like, I don't think we honor it enough. I don't think we stand up enough for it. And I don't believe Halloween's the only time where everybody's going to get along and take it its camaraderie for me to dress up like an Asian character or a white character or a black character. I don't tell you how to draw your series. I don't tell you how to make your comic books. I don't tell people to like your comic books, and I don't tell people not to like your comic books. Cartoons go in that fucking realm too. Movies go in that realm too. TV shows go in that realm too. Last time I checked, some of that shit employs people. So I think that's a good thing. I think that's positivity. Now, like I said, I don't believe the world can be fixed overnight, but I think common sense is common sense. And after every tragic moment, some hectic-ish happens. You know what I've learned? People swoop in and go for this and call land grab. Now, the only way someone can have a land grab, from what I've researched and seen, is that they're tied in with some sort of authority that has some sort of military backative. That's it. That's it. Do you know Abraham Shorheim was even assassinated again. Like, these folks are trying to assassinate the man in real time, and this is character online. Only really worried about that he becomes a martyr. This is not cool. We need to understand that death comes for everybody. It does. Now, either you're gonna stand on your feet or you're gonna be on your knees. And if it ain't the Almighty, I don't believe you really should be on your knees. I just don't. I don't. What I see is we need to change quick, fast, because the old system doesn't work. Those 60-year-olds and 80-year-olds and 90-year-olds that have say over people right now, guess what? If they stop paying you for whatever reason, guess what? You would complain and say, oh, that was their true colors. Here's the worst part. Every day you woke up knowing full well they could do it to you. So what really grips you is not the fact of anything more than not being able to move around freely. Like, damn, I understand why someone said, yo, I don't want a bunch of thinkers. I want a bunch of employees. I get that. 100%. 100%. But to say that that one thought dominates the whole system, that is where Batman said the symbol lasts forever. So, since that wasn't my NiiiJii who did that, Dane Calloway and Tanisha Calloway, 13% server, folks. Y'all should jump on that for those who just tapping in right now. Real shit. Y'all should tap into that. That'd probably school you up to date you as quick as I am right now, because I'm a dinosaur. I'm a straight up dinosaur. I'd be giving myself some gunshots for that dinosaur because I survived this long, and I should be happy that I'm alive this long. But folks, change comes from people who are willing to fight for it. Evolution comes from folks that understand that you have to grow, or growth. And these are not things that I am just pulling out of the air. No, these are things that have been around from day one, before I was even conceived, before my siblings were conceived, before my mama was conceived, before my daddy was conceived. Let's be real about this ish. The problem that the world's having right now is the same problem it had back in 1812. It's the same problem it had in 1785. It's the same problem it had in 1665. Same problem. The exact same problem. The only difference is we, the people, still are running around with some mental chains on, and we know who the problem is. And we won't change nothing out of fear. And the worst part is, y'all still living like that when robots and AI is here right now. Right now. Right now. And y'all thinking y'all safe. I look up to my firemen, because here's that moment. I hope Toronto doesn't get mad at me, but I'm gonna bring it up right now. Here's that moment where you need a fireman over a fucking robot. You see, you ever watch that movie with that guy who slapped Chris Rock? That guy? There was a scene in there where he lost his arm, and the reason why he lost his arm is because he chose to go after the kid.
You know what? You know what? You got a point there. Now, this is when the AI robot will probably be good now. Okay, like look, human error is human error,
Yeah.
but they have the equipments to do whatever and all of that, right? So they should have a certain machine what could just like, like they can't go in there because they're human, whatever, right? So they should have a machine, almost like an Android kind of thing.
Yeah.
If it's that critical, it goes in there to get whoever, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not.
Oh, you mean like a rescue?
Yeah, a rescue kind of thing. Like it's,
okay,
you know what I mean?
okay.
The human is not going in there, but they have full control over it. They can see everything. Like it's full control. It's not automated. It's like you have full. It's like you're in the damn thing. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's when the machine could really benefit for a human life right there, because if it's like something like a cave in or something like that, we can't go in there.
I agree.
So now the thing gonna go in there. Yeah. So, like I'm saying, that's when the machine would
energy, baby. Energy, baby.
Yeah,
energy,
like for
energy up.
for helping humankind, that you're not putting another human life in danger.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Big
So
facts.
we're
Big
just
facts.
trying to save them. We're not trying to lose 2 lives.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
But the thing that burnt me is Will Smith was right. The robot is going to do the calculated move compared to doing what it should have done.
No, you didn't hear what me just said. Me didn't say the AI. Me said almost like, yo, you have full, like a machine.
No. Like a mech. Gundam.
Like a
Gundam.
Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like something like that. No. The AI has no control.
I get you,
like you are on the joystick.
I get
everything.
You.
It's either you're in the mech or the mech is going in there.
I get you.
No AI is gonna be taking control and deciding this move and all of that shit to do. No.
It's exactly where we're at now.
Look here. The emergency is the emergency. It's not going deliverance on okay, yo, we're just gonna sit back and watch everything in the screen. No. You're still emergency.
So hey, since Toronto's more on the tech, I've been trying to Google search if there's any tech that can detect human flesh.
What?
I know, eh?
What do you mean detect human flesh? What do you mean by that?
Because like I'm in North America, right? And I don't want to get mad because I love food. I love me some food. Okay? But I overheard that somehow in North America, common sense left somebody's fucking head and they signed off on us being able to eat clone meat.
We've been hearing about that too. So
and
that means that means the companies what gonna sell it, right? Be prepared to be sued and shit, because when you don't put listen to what I'm about to say. When you don't let the people know what's up and they keep on consuming it, right? And one dies and stuff like that, and then after the family members find out what's the deal, and it's that company what sell it, I guess one more and one. I guess that company has some enough more to back it, eh? I guess so. Yes, sir. Because any company don't know they want to take no risk and sue. How the hell we gonna make any zuzu?
Me, Toronto ain't a smart man.
How we gonna make some zuzu? How we gonna make money if the government want to put in clone shit? It's like this. I'm gonna give you a good example right now, and this is a fact.
Maple Leaf Lodge.
You see the cigarettes? Back in the day, they all had their own packaging.
Yep.
Now, in the hiatus in the recent times, there were people suing for shit. For it. So they had to change things with the cigarettes. Now you see pregnancy thing, you see the heart thing on it. They're warning you that it does this. Before it wasn't doing that. So they had the right to sue. You get me? So it's the same blood clot thing. So you have to put one year's a real meat, and this is the sitting meat. It's your decision if you want to take it or not. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, because anyhow they don't do that. A pure suing you go on.
So are you gonna be one of those people that's gonna sue on the behalf of marijuana that they're trying to make it illegal again?
Yo, you know what? Come to think of it, it should be a clap for that. Because you know why it should be a clap for that? Because they didn't legalize it. They decriminalized it. Okay.
Well, I'm just saying.
You know what I'm saying?
The fact that they're willing to make it illegal again based on alcohol sales is ridiculous. Yeah, so all you alcoholics out there, all y'all, especially the big heavy money ones, especially those ones. Yeah, you motherfuckers. Y'all motherfuckers are the reason why weed's gonna become illegal again in Canada. That's ridiculous. Or criminalized again.
Well, hey, check this out though. I love these things, Watch it now. Now I hear that in January, 1st, 2026.
Now
the stores, variety stores,
Yeah.
I think certain ones, it depends on the radius.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to be taking empties and everything like that. So so like you're saying, one thing leads to another. So now you could bring in your stuff into like say certain grocery stores or stuff like that for your returns instead of just bringing it to the beer store. You know what I'm saying? So that means say like you said, me could buy a beer and thing like that, a couple of them and all of that. Me could just have enough change to buy a half quarter afterwards. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if our economy was better, we wouldn't be struggling.
So
I mean,
you know what I mean?
I'm saying, this is the reason why they're gonna tell us these stupid ass statistics of our GGP or whatever the fuck is this low. You guys are dumb. If the world allows North America to feed, clone anything without a label on it, I'm sorry.
Just like America is the land of the Suing, not true? Isn't it the land of the Suing?
Well, you
just no. Wait, it's the land of the Suing so much that they have shows on Suing. So check this out now. So I guess they don't mind them people doing some suing to these companies anyhow. They don't put the label upon the thing, and if people start dying, then it's on their watch. Okay?
Yo, Beauty, Miss T of Health and Wellness has been chiming in, and I won't even lie, we're team agree with you. We really are team agree with you.
Put the sitting in the store then. Go ahead. I can't wait because when they do it, yes sir.
Low. That's all I have to say. Low. Because
put it in there. Go ahead. I dare you.
When we're ready to speak, I come from energy that's built on. You gotta stay 6 meters away from each other. You gotta wear a mask. I'm coming from whoa. I thought we were human.
Wait. You still don't know that the other part to it though. You see now, check this out. You know what gonna go on now? Since they're gonna do that, they're gonna probably do exactly what I say. But guess what?
What's that?
The regular meat now be the price what you think anymore. The regular meat gonna be high price, and the duplicated meat gonna be the cheap price because they know they could duplicate that anytime.
Look, again, this leads back to what I said pods ago. Open up the floodgates. Let some of these people, regardless if they're NiiiJii or not, just let some of these people into the banks and let them do some new jobs. Right now, the old guard is just changing over to something else because they got more money in the old guard. Fuck the monopoly table. Time to knock that bitch over. Because
that you're going in more fold now.
Like it's ridiculous.
It's going more fold than before.
You're gonna tell me Mr. Rich O'Harry can go and tell people, oh yeah, sign up for my company and you're gonna make thousands of dollars a day or thousands and thousands of dollars a day. But he can't tell the rest of the world because he has to make his money first. Right? So ain't that a pyramid scheme? But it's okay because he's on a government level, right?
Listen here. As long as
what happened to Shark Tank?
As long as you you have money and like what I mean, you have to be dirty rich.
I agree.
But
I agree
as
with
long
you,
as you have a lot of money,
health and wellness.
And wait, hold up a second. I like to use the states for the best example. And you're good with your congressman.
Yeah.
And you pay your taxes.
Your taxes?
Yeah, boy.
Oh, we know that.
Yo, guess what? You got to pass on anything. You know what I'm saying? Straight up goods. Because why? You're a contributor to the country and all of that. And put it this way, they do give them the bag. Once they give them the bag, they go, okay, so I need this permit. I need this and that. Oh, no problem. No problem. You've been contributing to me for so long. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
so, yo, you done know that's how the diplomatics do it.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
Hey, Toronto. You know what a deed is, Toronto?
A deed?
Yeah, deed.
Oh, yeah. Okay. What about it?
All right. So let me tell you what's popping off with my cousins out there in NYC. Okay. Mm-hmm. There's a place called Best Style, right? Best Style. Yeah. Now with Best Style, I ain't gonna lie. That's a lot of people. That's almost like Harlem. That's a lot of NiiiJii money that work their ass off to get what they got. and own their deeds. Okay? Now, I could tell you if I was a paid investigator, I could tell you how this is going down, so how you can prevent it. But I see my sisters and brothers over there fighting a good fight. So shout them out as in stop deed theft. Everybody, you should check in on that page, okay? Because in real time, they're showing you that there's a certain class of people that don't business that it's American soil. And they're probably up here in Canada too. So just for those who end up watching this after the fact, I am talking about stop deed theft. Okay? So what's going on? Why I'm bringing it up is what's happening is someone's finding out information like, oh my God, this old family has a deed still. Because as much as us young people love to act like we own shit, a deed is a written document, all right, that shows who or whom the property that this deed states how big everything is and blah, 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 belongs to. Now, I don't know how someone who doesn't inherit the deed can get the authorities, you know, the NY police, NYC police, to security guard them into this other person's home, destroy this other person's home into finding the deed. And once they find the deed, they leave said property.
It's strange you brought this up. They brought up you know those IG stories, right?
Oh yeah.
They brought up there was like 3 black millionaires in back in the day, and they had oil companies. And
gunshots for Miss Health and Wellness.
All 3 of them.
Miss Health and Wellness.
All 3 of them got their throats slashed and their barrels drained. And certain ones who were white, who was partnering with them, they so-called happened to become the rightful owners.
Wow.
So the bottom line is this. Wow. They made sure the person who is the top owner of the, like you said, the deed.
Yeah, the deed.
So if like in the clauses, if they're maybe the government or whoever takes it over, just like that.
Well, you see,
you know what I mean?
Here's the joke. Here's the joke. And Toronto, you may have heard of me say this joke way back in my early pods, but I'm gonna say the joke again. Big out to T Royals, big out to Frost. They were there when I said the joke. Shout out to the King Mari. He was on the online. But I said, it's funny that we kill each other for a block. Block don't mean shit if you don't own the postal code. You own the postal code, you got something to say. And the government don't give two shits about you.
I love it what you said right there, because that just brought back a whole memory. You know,
just saying.
Bless up to the Matt Russian. Zin? The DVD there, right? When I watched that thing now. Zin? The real Toronto now. I'm bringing it back here. I'm bringing it back because I still remember it like it was yesterday when I was watching
correspondent.
When I was watching it, okay?
Thank you, Lou and the brother.
All of these, yo, I don't care, man. Yo, on the real, I'm a Torontonian from them times, and I know a lot of bad boy them since. And bad man them don't show your Glocks. You don't show nothing. These are a bunch of clowns, guy. Straight up, yo. You went to CNN, and then after that, the raids happened. so yo, let me tell you this. Impact. So check this out. When they're all glorifying, yo, come on me block, me own the block, and everything. So wait there. So when they put up the camera, them, and when they may do the raids and all of that, do you still own the block? Me like to know that because it bring you like bitch afterwards.
Oh,
not true.
Like I said, man, you can't tell me you own the block, and I got homies trying to get a postal code. You know what I'm saying? And then I got other homies that are inspiring to get multiple postal codes.
Yo, the most jokes was they're in the
Where you guys at?
No, they're in the hood. They're not in an urban place or housing or something like that. You know what I mean? And they say no, own the block. I go, own what?
Okay.
Own what?
Listen, I just look at it like this. You got to get out of your surroundings sometimes, good or negative, right? Good or negative. Sometimes good things happen. You get out of your comfort zone. You go to America. You get on university, college. You make it to the NBA or some crap like that. Maybe make it a world-round soccer player.
Can I just say this one thing? if they own the place, right? Could they knock down a garage? Could they knock down a house or no? I just want to know that. Could they knock it down without no city, whatever, and do it with no citations or anything? Could they do that? Could they take down my camera? Could they do all of this? Could they paint the block? Could they concrete? Could they do all of this shit? Could they do all of that? No. So yo, how the hell are you saying you own the block?
Well, you're talking to people who live in a world of talking and no action. There's a difference. See, the Black Panthers didn't care about the block. They're like me. They rather take the postal code. Then you can make real change. See, as long as we're here fighting over this block and the block ain't making no money, there's kids that can't go home safe. There are people out there talking about they're getting robbed. They're scared to come out their house.
Like I said, when that went out, that's like you're mocking the real bad man, the OGs and all of that and everything when they were doing that shit. No, real shit. Because real shit. The mans them from each area who don't go on that fucking camera. Think about it, what I'm saying. You're bringing fucking heat here. You know what I mean? For what? For what?
Difference of surroundings, man. Like, come on. It's not like a culture. Okay, don't get it twisted, North America. I know when I say my cousins over in the States there, and I'm talking about my cousins, I'm talking about the ones who straight Crip and straight blood and straight whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I love them to death. But you see, that's in their essence. And to respect their essence is where we find our humanity at. See? Because over there, it's a different story. Completely. You're out and there's so much different mans. There's old people, there's young people, there's arms. Shout out to my yaddies. But at the end of the day, we're at an era right now where I feel like Toronto's right. We got to start bubble wrapping some of our greats. You know what I'm saying? And giving them their flowers now. Like, I would have never thought Jimmy Cliff 2025. I would have never thought that. I would have never thought D'Angelo 2025. I would have never thought Angie Stone 2024.
Well, the way I'm looking at this, yo, you know, as long as you live your life and live it to the fullest. But look, they say what, the good die young. Okay.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
they do
shouldn't you live a little before you die?
You damn right.
No, I'm just saying, like, no, real shit. Like,
damn you should.
I'm dead serious on this. You should not be dying at a young age. You should be living life and knowing whatever. Unless you are suffering, like, I mean suffering, not only physically, mentally, in every way. Like, you know what I mean? Like, okay. Especially physically, you are living to die, then yes, okay. You know what I mean? I get it. But if you got that choice, like certain individuals, what I heard, like suicidal, I heard recently, you know what I mean? No, that's selfishness. I don't care how bad it is. You do not do no suicide. I don't care. You know what I mean?
Team agree.
Because why? Your mother born you. She could have just choked you up and just didn't bother to whatever. You get me? And you're gonna take your life away? No, man. Well, no. Sorry for that.
I'm trying not to overstep because, like I said, I'm one of those people that Jimmy Cliff has been in my life. I mean,
every time when I hear that song, my favorite song, it's not only I'm hearing it, I'm like, I feel inspiration. Yeah. The harder they come, the harder they fall, one and all.
So now I'm like sitting here thinking to myself, like, all these songs are going to be like the anthem of the war, because I'm telling you, folks, we lost all our old people, not because of nothing more that the people who run the system, they were scared those old people were going to be like World War I, World War II, the Holocaust, all these things. They would have brought up all those atrocities, and that probably would have enraged a lot of kids that are worried about their education in the next 6 to 7, 10 years, 20 years. You see what I'm saying? Now,
but you know what? I wanted to bring up something still.
Sure, Toronto.
I know that Jimmy Cliff, he lived till 81, but this goes out to the young black man.
Yo.
Take care of yourself. What I mean by taking care of yourself, take care of yourself physically.
Yeah.
Not only mentally. Yes, we're mentally strong and all of that. But look, man,
Team agree
on the
with
real
that.
shit.
Team agree with
because
you.
Why?
Man.
We don't mind us killing one another, but now killing ourselves slowly on certain things.
Yeah.
Nah, man. This is the best thing I ever tell old people, older than me. Keep living. And they go, why? Keep living. Piss off the government.
Fucking
and all this
right.
shit. You know what I mean? Why? Because they want you to die. So you don't keep on collecting. Live long, and live long and prosper. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So
because why? We need our old people to still educate us, to guide us, and all of them thing there.
Yes,
So yo,
guidance.
all
Preach,
you
brother,
damn
preach.
youngins out there, be showing them disrespect.
Yeah, you guys need to get flattened.
Check this out. Check this out.
I'm not saying you guys should lose your life.
Check this
you
out.
definitely need to learn a lesson.
That or the best karma could happen. You live, right?
To that age?
And you live to that age.
Oh.
Same way you be disrespecting is 10 times fold.
Oh, let's not take it there.
Oh, yeah.
Karma.
Oh, yeah.
Karma
is a bitch.
Karma. So, I'm gonna make this short because I got nothing but love for free Tory Lanez. I got nothing but love for Tory. Saying no homo, no diddy, whatever. Pause. Whatever y'all motherfuckers want to claim on it. Wait, but
just not fair.
Us podcasters have to be careful. We can be sued by these celebrities that ain't got nothing better to do with their lives. Do you know the chick that framed our boy Tory Lanez is suing a podcaster right now?
Yeah, I gotta say.
Oh, you heard about that, Toronto?
All I gotta say, it's not fair.
Like, this is ridiculous.
Let me get this straight. What? They're suing what? A podcaster?
Because the podcaster is talking the facts.
And the podcast is where from?
America.
Ah, whoa.
Shout out to the guy, Amon Wiggins and his show. He's a podcaster.
I tell you in the beginning of this pod that America's the land of the suing? Didn't I tell you that already?
That's why I didn't want to segue in it so early. I want to come into it.
Yo, we up in Canada here.
Swinging, man.
No, listen here, man. Swinging. Listen here, man. We in not Canada here. Where the bumbo clock here tell me?
Yo. So you know the shorty straight got caught lying multiple times. And she sued homeboy and won somehow. Just like how she has Tory locked up right now. Somehow, again, she's 2 for 2. Yo, sorry,
We're
man.
not looking good on the scoreboard.
I'm sorry right now. Texas, y'all got to do something about that liar. She ain't making Texas look good no more. She ain't. Shout out to Crystal Poppins out there and her gang.
Oh, it's Tex.
Listen, Houston's in Texas.
Tex.
Yo, shout out to Kenny Rowland. Latoya Lucky. Y'all gotta do something about Shorty. She's 2 for 2, y'all. NiiiJii's. She's worse than the Dashians.
Oh, Lord of mercy.
Think about it. The Dashians, most of them niggas are free right now on their own content.
You know what? That's the right name you call them, the Dashians.
The Dashians.
Dashiwe.
The Dashiwe.
They don't chew you up and spit you out and dash you up.
I'm just saying.
like some garbage.
I'm just saying. My boy's locked up for X amount of years. Puffy's gonna get out before my nigga.
What? Wait. Oh. Say that again.
Puffy's gonna get out before.
Wait a minute. I wish I could just rewind our pods so much back to what I said. What did I say? You all were saying what? I was saying, yo, my man's getting out before this boy. Yeah, tell you that.
New York City.
And I stood by that, and look what happened.
New York City. I ain't gonna lie. Toronto's been following you guys for a minute. So this is why I brought up that stop deed theft. That's exactly why I brought it up. Now, I understand the concept of a deed. So all the little kids who end up hearing this podcast because your parents are watching it, what's up? Google a deed. And when you guys are done, ask about your grandparents and your great-grandparents. Okay? And do that. Aside from that, convince your parents to get on the 13% server. All right, get some knowledge up. But aside from that, that's on that heavy NiiiJii shit. I just had to get my joke and laugh on because, like I said, Shorty's a real stallion. She's 2 for 2 right now. Like, she's winning. She got an anime coming out too. Like, who in my somebody in my comments? Anybody watching Miss Stallion's anime that's coming out?
I don't know about that.
I'm just saying, like, don't you feel like it's kind of tainted?
I kind of found her annoying being guest star on the She-Hulk.
Ooh.
So, like, for me to watch her in an anime,
really?
I don't know about that.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? I like She-Hulk.
I don't know about that.
I like She-Hulk.
No, I said I found her annoying on the show. Damn. I didn't say the show was whatever. I said her.
I'm just saying, Toronto, I was scared. I'm scared. I'm still fighting my battles in the comments about She-Hulk. Everybody's telling me, She-Hulk, Attorney Eliza, shitty. Give that term fucking money and give her a second season, man. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all Disney's playing that old school. Listen to me.
I say this. Look, I know what you're saying, but look, at the same time, look, you're introduced. Let's see what she could do a little bit up beyond.
She was doing good.
No, on the screen with them. Not look. Yes, the series could still commence, but. You know,
you're not. Thank you. Thank you, Toronto.
If the Secret Wars, Doomsday, whatever. Come on now, put her in there.
I feel you.
You know what I mean?
I feel you. Put her in there. She's part of the Fantastic Four. She's part of the Avengers too.
That's what I'm saying. Like, give her our debut. Yeah, and then after that, to me, you should do it like this, and then season 2. That's how you should do it. Then she has things to talk about in the thing. It's like, this I had to do that.
Yo, talking about Marvel, shout out to the man, the Punisher, John Bernthal.
Yo, one of my best Punishers yet.
Shout out to that man because salute. One of
the best Punishers yet.
I heard that guy even donated to Jamaica.
What? I didn't know that.
This right here. It's because I've been in the cosplay world, man. Listen,
really?
Shout out to Squid Kid 1111. Okay, salute to you. I don't know. I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna keep.
Really,
digging.
my favorite.
I'm going to
character.
keep digging to see if it's a real fact or if it was just a Chinese white guy trying to, you know what I mean, just trying to move on certain things. But shout out to Mr. Bernthal who donated to the Jamaica refund. Yo, that's huge. Yo, like, for all I know, it could be someone who just has his name, but nonetheless, that's huge. That's huge. It's huge. That shows you that island.
The real anti-hero is a hero.
That island affects the world, yo. Nobody can't tell me that island does not affect the world. That's crazy. Oh yeah, to another American NiiiJii out there. Well, sometimes he's a NiiiJii, sometimes he's black. Tyrese, he did the same too. Threw some money down. Some money down there. You know what I mean? And like honestly, what little I'm throwing is thrown into my family, so I ain't gonna front and act like I'm throwing millions of dollars. But at the end of the day, like, what would hurt me right now is what I'm throwing down there only helps promoting some shit.
From the Warriors,
yeah. Stephon Curry and his wifey, they're donating. They donated, and he went about it silently too, just like the Bernthal guy. Yeah. He did it like the Bernthal guy. The Bernthal guy went silent about it. So like, I'm going to be loud about it. Big up to that guy, man. Like, big up to those people. Big up to everybody who's not from Jamaica and actually putting in their work and linking with their people in yard. Shout out to everybody with boots on the ground. I ain't even gonna stop saying that till that island's back on a level. So shout out to everybody with their boots on the ground and handling the biz for the country. The country, not a block, not an intersection, not a little piece in a little man-made fucking place where they tell you take drugs.
So yeah, we're running out of time here.
Oh yeah.
What's the conclusion of this pod here?
Oh, here's my conclusion, Toronto. This is going to be a question mark for y'all folks. How do y'all feel about the cartel whacking them ICE agents?
Yo, this is like a real life movie. That's like a real life movie star.
Like, this is ridiculous.
Talk about real Chirac.
I'm just saying, bro. When I saw it and heard it, I was like, no, this is not real. You're just finding
about that now?
Brother. I'm just saying, when I found out about it, I had to do my research before I brought it up as a topic.
It was all over the fucking net, bro.
And the only reason why I'm bringing it up as a topic right now is because, one, there's people out there that are stealing people's deeds. They're using the authority to burst into some people's houses and take their deeds, folk. On top of that, they're giving us clone meat to eat. Who knows how long they've been doing that? Much less them talking about they're doing it publicly now. Oh my God.
Well, yeah.
Listen, people.
Maybe it's gotten to a point that like you said, maybe it's gotten to a point that they've been suing, and now they have to make it bold. How about that,
brother? Huh? Come on, let's get Megan Thee Stallion over here in Canada and make her represent for the people, because she ain't losing. I'm just saying, she ain't losing.
Anyway,
I'm just saying, get her up here and just get her working for the people up here, because, like, goddamn, shit's different. Shit's just different.
Anyway, we're running out of time, folks.
Like I said, that's my conclusion, man.
I mean, how
do y'all feel about the cartel working against Ice Age? Like,
DM us on that.
That's all I'm just saying. Just hit the comment board. Let us know. How you feel about that?
Don't know.
Because I mean, like, we shouldn't be on this level where we're kicking people out for no goddamn reason. Because it's not like they're going into an Irish pub. It's not like they're going into a gated Jewish community. They're not going into these places. No, they're going to the fucking hood. They're going to where the brown people are at. They're going anywhere that has melanin. That doesn't seem like a thorough job, does it? It doesn't.
Well, anyway, we're running out of time here. We're going to be signing off here. You don't know everybody for the show here. Thank you for tuning in. We all about a win here. You don't know to the D2E family here. You don't know. We're going to end it like this as usual. This is the Rastafari Samurai, never leaving you dry in your eye. I approve this message.
Shout out.
Nationwide.
Thank you, Miss Health and Wellness. Thank you, Banky Lou.